So, Gemini 3 is out, and I want to test its application making skills. And if you guys want to see that, go ahead and continue watching and subscribe to this channel, like this video. And without further ado, let's get started. This is J Techie. So, on this channel, I've been testing these LLMs like ChatGPT and Gemini to see how they do as they improve. So, this is the latest version of the Gemini, and I want to see if it has greatly improved in one of my favorite tests, which is application making. And I'm going to have it make a new version of Connect 4. And basically, I want to see if it improves on its previous iterations. So I'm going to go ahead and craft a prompt here to test. And so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I craft a prompt, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have crafted the prompt, and what I have here is I want you to make the most epic, visually appealing version of the Connect 4 game that you possibly can in using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And I'm excited to see what this will come up with, and I've seen it make past versions of Connect 4, but I want to see how much of an improvement there is in this newest version of Gemini 3.0. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this request and see what it comes up with. Okay, so while it generates the code here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop, and then once it's fully complete, I'm gonna go ahead and come back. I'm back, and I did some preliminary testing of this, and well, first of all, it is the best looking one visually that I've ever seen from a model, but when I actually try it, it is actually incorrect. And so, alright, so it says player 1 is green, so I'm going to go ahead and move, and I'm going to select this column here, and it did not drop in the column that I wanted, and it did not drop fully to the bottom like how traditional Connect 4 goes. And then the next one is magenta, so I select that one. That actually behaved correctly, so it says the next player is green, so the green one appeared there, which is incorrect. It's supposed to appear on the bottom because of gravity, of course. And so, yeah, the actual game logic is incorrect, and I don't think I've seen an AI model mess the game logic up this badly, and so I'm surprised that it has incorrect game logic, being Gemini 3. But I'm going to see if it can repair the game logic by giving it some follow-up prompts, and also I'm going to see if we can add a computer instead of just a player versus player. But well, my feedback on this test run for now is this is a great looking visual display, but the worst I've ever seen in actual game logic of Connect 4. But that's just one prompt. Let's see if it can correct itself. So I'm going to give it a chance of redemption, and I'm going to say the game logic is incorrect. The chips must drop to the bottom most slot to simulate gravity, of course, and that's how Connect 4 works. Because, of course, if you ever played it, when you drop down a chip, you cannot choose a chip that is in midair without being supported by either the bottom of the board or other chips that are already in the slots. And when the player selects a column, the chip appears in random spots instead of the column it is supposed to. Can you fix this? And I'm going to go ahead and enter this in and see if it can correct this issue. Okay, and while it's thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and pause and return when it's done. Okay, it looks like it's done with fixing it. And now let me go ahead and test it out. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and test it out. So I select this column, and that's the wrong column, and that's the wrong column. It seems to be working the same way it was before. Let me see if I can refresh this and see if that makes a difference. And then, okay, well, yeah, it still actually outputs incorrectly in this preview. Let me actually go ahead and download it to my system to see if it behaves any differently. So I have set it up on my own system, and let's see if it does anything different. So I'm going to select that slot, and it went to the wrong place. Select that slot, and went to the wrong place, the wrong place, the wrong place, the wrong place. Okay, yeah, even on the second prompt, when I told it to try to fix it, it did not fix it, and it's seemingly doing the same logic. And what I think is going on here is, for some reason, it doesn't understand the rules of Connect 4. Usually when I tested in the past, these models automatically knew the rules by themselves. I'm sure this can be fixed by expressing the clear rule set of Connect 4, and it could probably be able to correct this fairly quickly. But I am kind of disappointed that it did not have the general knowledge to be able to make this in one go, considering I saw LLMs, these models, be able to do this in the past. But I do give it a thumbs up on the visual appearance of the game, but I'm going to discontinue any further testing right now because it kind of gave me what I was looking for. So I don't know. I don't think Gemini 3.0 is, that much better than the previous models. But of course, this is one test and one game, and I'm pretty much getting disappointing results for Gemini 3.0, and hopefully Gemini 4.0 can crush these test results, or they can update it to where it can be better, especially in its general knowledge of popular game rule sets. Alright, well, that's what I wanted to experiment with today, and I hope you guys like this video and hope you guys learned something and got to see the results of this test with me. And all right, well, continue to subscribe to this channel for more and comment on this video and play around with Gemini 3.0 for yourself and let me know what test results you guys come up with and what you think of Gemini 3.0. All right, well, until next time, peace. Remember, this is J Techie